Hello, I'm Michael J. from Raysville Friends Church. Today in Sunday school, we finished our study of Leviticus and Deuteronomy, and we began our study of Matthew. We kind of had a bridge in Matthew 5. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus talks about the law, and we were able to talk about what the law means to us as Christians. There were two things that I would like to look at today. First thing, Jesus said, "You have heard it said, do not swear falsely, but I say to you, swear not at all. Let your yes be yes, and your no be no." And the second thing Jesus said in here that I want to look at is, "You have heard it said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not answer evil with evil." Jesus called for complete forgiveness. What do you see here? The law calls for people to tell the truth when they swear an oath. The law calls for a limit to how much revenge you can take. If you are taking revenge on somebody, do no more harm than they did to you. Jesus said that's not good enough. Always be truthful, whether you're bound by an oath or not. Always be bound by the truth. Oh, and that revenge thing? Yeah, your limit is don't take revenge. Find a way to forgive. And it's hard. I know when we're wronged, we want revenge. It's very natural to say, if somebody hits me, I hit him back 10 times as hard. That's why the law exists, to prevent you from hitting somebody back 10 times as hard. To prevent you from saying, if somebody hits my brother, I'm going to hit every one of his brothers and him. No, that's not right. But Jesus said, what the law allows is still too much. What was Jesus about in the Sermon on the Mount? Well, in the commandment on adultery, the law says, do not commit adultery. I say to you, if you look at a woman with lust in your heart, you have committed adultery in your heart. It's about changing your heart to the point where you don't need the law anymore. You see, the law is there to limit harm. It's not there to make a person righteous. Jesus called us to be righteous and better. To be beyond the rules, to become the people who do what is right naturally. When Jesus spoke of the kingdom of heaven, he speaks of a place where love is the native language. And the thing is, when Jesus speaks of the kingdom of heaven, he says again and again, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. By that, I think he means that he wants the kingdom of heaven to be so close to our hearts and minds that we can reach out and touch it. He wants it to become part of who we are. He wants us to live it out here. Sermon on the Mount includes the Lord's Prayer, where we pray, "May thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." May we live out that kingdom here. The kingdom where there is always forgiveness, the kingdom where we live by love, the kingdom where truth reigns. May we pray the Lord's Prayer again and again and again, and may the kingdom of heaven be in us.